Actually, when I think about it... Nah, we don't want to play this now, I don't think. I think we played this. And we return his veteran. And then we smack him without dealing any damage though, because it's life gain. But at some point, right, we're gonna get the Kraken dude, whatever his face is. Which is gonna bounce. He has so many cards. Okay. Oh well, this consuming tide though. It's consuming tide. Oh, buddy. Oh, he's gonna have to discard. What is better than a opponent? No opponent! Because yes, we're preventing them from playing any cards. So it's like we have no opponent. We're bouncing all the cards on the battlefield. They can't play any cards. How are we doing that though? Well, there's a new card from Kamigawa Dynasty. Perfect! For people like me who just love bouncing everything. And that is Inventive Iteration. First part of the saga. Return of the one target creature to its... or planeswalker to its owner's hand. That's great. Return an artifact from your graveyard to your hand. If you can draw a card, that's perfect, because we don't have any artifacts. We're always just gonna draw a card, second part of the saga. Third part of the saga, exile this saga. The return to the battlefield transformed under your control. It becomes a flying moonfolk, and whenever you cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value as that spell until your next turn. Oh, well then all we need to do is just have something which can bounce itself, as for instance the Monk class can bounce itself, and then we can play something for 2 every turn, and they can't play anything for 2. And we just return all the permanents, and we have something that we cast every turn, so that they can't ever play anything. Amazing. To enable this also, of course, we're using Hullbreaker Horror, because if it's perfectly into this, is a bounce card. Consuming Tide is our board wipe of choice. It lets us keep the living breakthrough and also bounce everything else on the battlefield. We are trying out Tameshi Reality Architect, but I will say though, if you build this deck, screw this card. Don't put this card in. The problem with this card is whenever one or more non-creature permanents are returned to the hand, draw a card. Non-creature. Non-creature. So against many decks, this card doesn't do anything. It's a 2-3 for 3 against many decks. Don't play this card. Just put in more bounce. That's my recommendation. We have Spirited Companion because we have to have something more for 2 that we return. Because one of the most common costing cards, mana cost, is 2 in this game. Spirited Companion is perfect. Return it with Consuming Tide. We draw another card whenever we play it. It's amazing. And Monk class, of course, it's a given in this deck. It bounces and it can bounce itself, and it can give us card advantage, which is insanely good. Fading Hope because it's better than Unsummon in every way, and Multiple Choice because we can play it for any mana cost, so we can block anything with the Inventive Iteration, and it can also bounce. Genius, genius. Don't put Tameshi in your deck though. Let's jump into the games. Bounce, 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 bounce. Hopefully that's gonna be the experience for our opponent. We'll see though. We'll see if we get to that point. And if we can also, I don't know if we'll be able to lock them out of playing things. Sure, we have certain things which you can play multiple times, but no, in a game of Magic things get hectic and you need to do things to survive. To survive, I say. I think this hand is fine though, so we'll keep. And Multiple Choice, we can maybe find our business with that or something. Planes, player class. So far, so good, I think. I mean, it's been one turn. It's been one turn, but I'm just saying, so far, not a problem. I can handle what's hasn't been going on there. Okay. I mean, there's all being pretty good, I think, okay? Spirited Companion, draws a card, nice. We can use this, let's see, it costs a lot of mana, it costs 4 manas. Man, if this costs 3, I mean, this land is already kind of good. It's just a legendary land when it comes to play untapped, sure. But man, if the channel was 3, it would be mwah. Mwah, it would be so good. It doesn't even attack in. Unexpected, I would say. Let's see, if it's 2 or more, they choose a creature they control and they return to its own hand. That's perfect. We do 2. Want to, let's see, choose a player. You, sir. You return that Impassioned Orator. Back to the hand you go. Back to the hand. Spirited Companion is not gonna get in for damage here, unfortunately. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna play that thing again, surely. No? Unicorn! Grows him, that's fine. Does he now come in with his Orator? Which is big? It does not. Does not! You think I'm coming in with my Orator? You're wrong. You ain't right. You're wrong. Okay, we'll bounce it then. Badoosh! I'm so happy about this spirited companion keeping his Orator away. His Orator is afraid of dogs or something. It's like, no. I've seen these dogs before and I'm not coming in there. Not coming in for damage. Oh, hello, Priest. Hello. Hello. Thank you for tuning in there. Mr. Priest. Now is no. He's not. He's still. He's staying as causer. I love it. Let's see. We did not return artifacts. We drew a card there, by the way. This is kind of ideal because we can now keep this thing and return our spirited companion. See what he's gonna keep. Maybe the Hallowed Priest. The Orator. Yeah. Unexpected, but fine. One-handed gamer though. Can we force him to have to discard because he has too many cards now? That is the question. Okay. Hello, Priest. Hello. And Pascal drawn. Oh, now though. Now is surely attacking him with the Orator. Now it has to happen. Now has to be the time, right? Now is the time. Okay. It was the time and this was the place. Okay, so we want to block him from playing something for 2 and 3. So you can actually play this, and if it bounces Hallowed Priest, he can't replay it. By the way. You can't replay it. You can't do it. Yeah, that thing goes back. And because we have this thing, we're gonna also play this. It doesn't do anything really. It draws us a card. And it doubly prevents him from playing something for 2. Yeah, but this you can't play now. One other game. You can play the Celestial Unicorn. That is true. You can play the Celestial Unicorn. And you're probably gonna play the Celestial Unicorn. Upgrading that. Interesting. I mean, not much else to do for him, I guess. Okay. If we now play another Spirited Companion, he still can't play anything. And then we can return the Orator with Otawara. And then he can't replay that either. Okay. Yep. It's pretty much an ideal matchup, I would say, because everything in his deck costs 2. Okay, yeah, that Orator goes back. That's simply not happening. And smacking with just a living breakthrough. Take a while to kill him with this, though. The strategy is... It's not the fastest. It's not the fastest way of killing people. Absolutely not. One-handed gamer, though. Yeah. 2 drops not being playable is kind of horrible for him. Okay, he actually had something he could play there. That's good. Okay. He grows that, not the veteran. Interesting. Okay. I see. I see. You have a lot of consuming tides. A lot of them. So I feel like we choose our living breakthrough here. Living breakthrough. You can take everything else back. That's fine. Ah. Okay. Lunark veteran stays. Yes, Spirited Companion. Could be nice. Can't play anything for 2 again. And do we play a monk or do we play another Spirited Companion? I think we can play the monk class. You'll doubly not play anything for 2. Yeah, we smack in. I mean, it's still, so far he hasn't attacked in with anything. He hates attacking in, and that's great. Yeah, I mean, those things for 3, though, you can still play. Because we haven't found a card for 3 so far, actually. Okay, Corsa Librant. Yeah. We're gonna level this up again, buddy, no? That'd be hilarious, but it doesn't. Let's see here. We can return his Corsa Librant. Yes. This is so annoying for it. Okay, yep, that thing goes back. Spirited, nothing for 2, please. That is not okay. That is simply not okay. Actually, when I think about it, nah, we don't want to play this now, I don't think. I think we played this. And we return his veteran. And then we smack him. We're not dealing any damage though, because he's life gain. But at some point, right, we're gonna get the Kraken dude, whatever his face is. Which is gonna bounce. He has so many cards. Okay. Oh well, this consuming tide though. It's consuming tide. Oh, buddy. Oh, he's gonna have to discard. Oh, yes. Yes, Hullbreaker Horror. But first we need to do this. Yep. This guy. Everything else back to the end, buddy. Back to the end you go. Oh my god, I'm so happy. This deck is so amazing. Okay. Yep. And the monk class, we draw a card. Like this. And you there, sir. Back to the hand. Smack in. Yep. I think we have the discard. No, we don't. Okay, right. Cleric Class, yep. He's been doing this a couple of times now. He hasn't lost much. Okay, double Cleric Class. He's doing it. Finally doing it. Okay, something for 3 though. Corsa Libra, maybe. Is that going down? We'll find out. Man, if it had the Tameshi, oh well, we didn't actually need more cards. In all fairness, we have a full hand still. And so does he. Okay, everything for 1. Everything for 1. He's always blocking things for 2. You just realize that now. I need to play things for 1. Well, here's the thing though, buddy. Here's the thing. You can't play anything for that mana cost. And Spirited Champion. Badoosh. Yep, can't play anything for 10. Yeah, I think we're pretty happy here. We can actually do this at the beginning of upkeep, extra top card. Actually pretty good. Pretty good in this position. Yeah, I think we got him. It's a slow death though. It's 28 still. Yep, Corsa Libra. 3 is fine, buddy. 3 is fine. You can play the Celestial Unicorn also if you want to. The 1 is also okay. Okay, top card is a monk class. That's pretty nice. Okay, we have to block 1 now. He's really getting away with too many things, I feel like. And return this. Yes. That's not okay. Can't have all these things. Way too good, buddy. Way too good. Nah, we don't need that. Take that away. The monk class, though. You can't play anything for 2 this turn. And that thing goes back. You can't play anything for 2. You can't play anything for 1. And this thing there goes back also. Yes. Thank you very much. We can level up this. And yep, that's pretty good. Now we're actually dealing a little bit of damage. The Hullbreaker Horror, much needed, gotta say. End the turn. Okay, can't play anything for 1 and he can't play anything for 2. He can only play for 3 now. Celestial Unicorn, Corsa Librant, question mark. Hullbreaker Horror, he wants to get rid of it so badly, okay. That's fine. Corsa Librant, coming down on the ground. And I was gonna play Celestial Unicorn. That's fine. I think we bounce during our turn, so we block 1 costing things again. That's okay. That's completely fine, sir. That's completely fine. It just concedes. Okay, there's so many good memes on the Jason Dennis. We have to start getting through them. Oh, they're so good. Yeah, we keep. Okay. First meme. Kinda schmexy, just me. Jumanji 3057. Dragon, I'm thin and long. 0 mutual friends. Look at this guy. He stretches freaking forever with that body. Right. I like that snack is so long. So freaking long. That thing is long. Snowy though. 2 manas. Big dude. Exemplar. I think it's a little bit fast. Otawara? Nah, I think we'll chip the Otawara. I think we'll chip it. And then we're just gonna put down this. And then we pass the turn to our opponent. We let him play the Eiganjo Exemplar. We use multiple choice to return it, I think, or the Fading Hope. Because this, if we play it for, let's see, 4 or more, that's kind of expensive though. And we return. Return him. At some point, we're gonna find our Tameshi girl or whatever her face is. And it's all gonna be alright, right? This is a sorcery, yep. Draw a card. A douche. Hullbreaker Horror, nice! Keeping this freaking dude away. And also his kind of lands on, man, we need more memes though. More memes. I transcribed the clapping from the Discord only video. Now everything I clap this monster looks simple enough to clap. What the frack? I mean, I've seen some notation. Usually doesn't look like this. Doesn't look like this. I mean, oh my god, this Exemplar is getting bounced for realsies. Okay. The smacking flies. Vocal interlude. I know I'm not much for rhythm like Chris. Can you do the rhythm to the... What is this? Okay. Haste, and at the beginning of upkeep, return its owner's hand. I mean, that thing is actually kind of good against us. Gotta say that thing is insane against us. We have the Fading Hope though, which means we can Monkless, bounce the Exemplar, and keep up the Fading Hope. Which is great, okay? Is he gonna play both again? Eiganjo Exemplar. Yep, that's okay. And then, are we gonna play the Reinforced Ronin? Yep, then in that case, it's the Exemplar. And actually, I'm kind of fine with the Spirited Champion, because then we can start blocking this guy. And we take another 2, actually. No blocks. Take it. Oh, we can block it with the... we can block it with iteration also. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Snowy. You have a little bit too many cards there now, I think. 9, in fact. The secret Discord deck is what we're playing. Okay. No one ascends to Mythic against the Kikijiki deck. What if you wanted to go to Mythic, but Chris said, how many Kikijikis? Kanashikaliki, Rikiki. And then you're screwed, obviously. Obviously, what can you do? Let's see, do we upgrade this also? That's the question. I think so, right? Take this to level 3. We put down you. And he can't play anything for 2. I'm so happy! I'm so happy! I'm so happy! We could play this for 1. No, we can't. Oh yeah, we can play it for 1. It doesn't do anything. It blocks it from playing the Ronin. Okay. Oh, it has black also. Interesting. Finding out all sort of things about this guy. Okay. Okay. Whenever a samurai warrior control attacks alone, tap target creature you don't control. Oh my god! Oh, he's gonna tap something he doesn't control. Thanks. I think we'll take 2. That's okay. This thing is gonna go to the hand anyways. Okay. Island, nice. You can actually just play this. And Badoosh, this thing goes back down. And actually, I would main. We play this for 1, so we can't play the Ronin. I think so. This for 1. And let's see here. Yes, the Architect. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we want. And we were not able to play. You may cast this card from X. You may cast, not play. Oh, I see what you're doing there, buddy. Oh, well, smack him with this. Bit of pain. Taking damage. It's great. I should play just a Hullbreaker whenever he attacks him this next time. That's kind of nice. Okay. Whenever a samurai warrior, but you can't play him. Oh, he can? We played it for 1. Yeah, X equals 1. We didn't play it for 0. Okay. We'll take him. Who cares? Who cares, actually? Okay. When you upkeep, what do you exile? Eiganjo. Okay. Draw another card. Could do Consuming Tide, but I think we'll get him with a Hullbreaker, right? Smack him with this. Keep these two up. Keep up the Hullbreaker. And that's when things start going not the way he likes, I think. You're gonna go in with that Ronin. Okay, when attacks alone, gets lifelink, and you can sacrifice it to give it indestructible. Okay. That's okay. Reinforced Ronin. Coming in. Coming in for damage. As it so happens. Okay, taps that. Hullbreaker Horror! You can't play things for 7 manas though. Okay. Hullbreaker Horror. Oh, he has lifelink, but he needs to sacrifice the survivor. He can do that, can sacrifice self for survivor. It does not. It dies. Finally dies, okay? Top card though. It's not gonna be a land this time, maybe? It was another land, wasn't it? Yep. The only land so far. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we gotta block 3. Surely. We don't want him to play anything for 3. I mean, that's way too much. And then he has this for 3, which we don't want him to play, of course. So. This deck is pure terror. I love it. Just bounce, 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 bounce. I mean, it's not gonna work against everything, surely. I don't know. They're really fast. They get quickly down on the board. And they start doing naughty nonsense. We can't do much of it. Like this guy is gonna play a 1-drop now. No, no, it's not. That might be a mistake, buddy. You're saying. Okay, keeping up Fading Hope. See? Capoeirista cueca. Probably it means I do capoeira, so don't mess with me. Just guessing it. Ingenious Smith. Okay. We got top 4 cards and maybe an artifact. Don't think we really want to bounce that, because then just gets... Oh well, or do we? When I think about it. It's kind of a good idea also, okay? With attacks, return target creature or vehicle with mono value 2 or less from a graveyard to your hand, okay? Interesting. I think we just play a Spirited Companion at this point, right? Spirited Companion, great, we draw a card. Ooh, Tameshi. Ooh, that's something we have to try. Definitely have to try that. Imperial Recovery Unit. Needs to crew that though. Okay, what is this? When it becomes crewed, up to 1 target vehicle you control. This whenever one or more artifact enters the battlefield, you get a plus counter, triggers only once each turn. Okay, well, no blocks it. Okay, so it is a little bit dangerous then. It's a little bit dangerous. Yeah, so then there's the question. I think what we do here is we play the Monk class, setting up for next turn, and we keep up the Fading Hope. I think that's the way to go. And then... Nah, Frack. This is actually not good. We should have played Molt now, but we just return this. Trixie. Trixie. We can actually play this for 1 and make him return a creature now. So return the Ingenious Smith, and then he plays the Ingenious Smith, but this is crew 3. This is crew 2, so we can't play anything with this. So do this for 1. Oh wait, no, this is, wait, 1 is scry 1, draw a card. 2 is choose a player, frack. Okay, but it's fine. It's fine, because Inventive Iteration is also kind of good, probably. Okay, we messed up a little bit, but that's not a problem. It's hardly even a problem. We got Tameshi now. The Tameshi terror is gonna bring us to the correct place and space. Okay, 3. Now he's gotta crew. No, we can't. He can crew this though. Crew. Crew the mobilizing mech. Surely. Yes. Okay. 1 or okay. Okay. So in that case, we could also bounce his Futurist Sentinel or his Ingenious Smith. I think we need this down to really start a bounce terror, or should we go for double bounce this turn, right? Because if we play a Fading Hope on this, You can play... No, this can only return a creature. Nah. Frackers. Frackers, but oh, it's fine. It's fine. We play this. We keep up the Fading Hope. And that's all we need. That's just all we need, I think. Now, it becomes a little bit tricky with these crew things. Also, since we can't target them with this during our turn. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see if we make it through this one. I think we might start turning things around now. Cruise vehicles as though with power 2 greater. Okay. Okay, another plus counter on. I think we might have to use our Spirited Companion now. We need one of those bounce everything on the board things. Okay, cruise there. Never. Yeah, that thing cruised that thing, you say. Yeah. These are big things. These are big things. I think what we're gonna return now. Let's see. This costs 2. This costs freaking 4, though. I think we just return this to his hand. Badoosh. I have to play that again. And whenever one or more non-creature permanents are returned to hand. And non-creature permanents. I always thought that this was creatures. Okay, of course, non-creature. Of course, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be like that, Chris? Okay, I see. That's okay, so we need to bounce during his turn when they are vehicles to draw cards. Okay, this guy's not as good as I thought it was. But it's fine. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all, actually. This guy cruised this, which then cruised this. Actually, a little bit trickier. Let us land. Can we? We can Inventive Iteration. I think I misplayed. I think we should not have played the Tameshi this early. I think return the Ingenious Smith. I think we have to. We should have done that from the beginning. We should have bounced this from the beginning. We should have just kept that thing away. And now we can play this for 1 to dig for a land, which is probably what we should do. Not that land, though. Some other land. And no attacks, and you're gonna take a lot of damage. We're still gonna take a lot of damage, though. No! No! And he gets more of these. No! That's not how it's supposed to be. Oh, Mech Titan Core! He's a bounce! That's why we're losing. He's a bounce. Okay, yeah, these things are gonna get crewed, surely. Yep, crewing that. And that thing crews this. No? Why didn't it crew? It becomes crewed. Up to 1 target vehicle you control becomes an artifact. Why didn't he do that, though? Mercy? Maybe. Maybe that was just mercy. That was nice. Okay. Well, we can do this at least. Return his... He can crew immediately anyways. I think return this because it's so expensive. We draw a card. And then... We can play this for... Nah, I think we need to... Rack. I think we need to play this, right? We need to play this. We need to return... This is crew 3, but whenever he plays... okay. So we need to return... the hotshot mechanic can do this thing immediately anyways. This is crew... we can't stop him. I don't think we can stop him. Maybe I'm dangerous. Maybe we could have. But I think playing this was the biggest mistake, honestly. The Tameshi. I thought Tameshi was better. I thought it was creatures also. Because it's got only trigger once it's current, but it's only non-creature permanents. That's narrow. I think we only want maybe one. Now we have 4 Tameshi in the deck. We probably only want one, in all fairness. Probably only want one, okay. Yeah, okay, wow. Spiced it up with a little bit of Okiba Reckoner Raid also. Vehicles have menace. That's actually really good for him now. We are dead. We are dead. Tactic did not work out against this guy. Okay. Maybe we want 0 of this girl when I think about it. Or maybe 1. Actually, she's kind of horrible. If it doesn't work for creatures. Let's see. Okay, that is something we needed though. That's something we definitely needed. The Consuming Tide. Others, okay. So we smack him with Tameshi first. Right? Smack him with this girl. Badoosh. And see what it says about that. We are low though. And we don't have any way of regaining HP. So if he gets to replay everything, we take more damage, but he can't haste in with these guys. I think that's the reason we're doing this right now. We'll do Consuming Tide. We'll keep the Living Breakthrough. He can't play anything for 4, but he has... No, he does have the Future Sentinel, but he probably doesn't want to play it anyways. And then, let's see, this costs 2, this costs 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1. He could play this for 0. Just to block him playing things for 1 next turn. So we can't play this, then he can't play this. Or block 2. Watch shot mechanic. What do we want to block? Ingenious Smith. 4 is already blocked. 3 is not blocked. 2 is not blocked. 1 is not blocked. Here's what I think we do. We play this for 0. Confirm 0. Yes. Just to prevent things for 1. Just to prevent things for 1. Then Monk class to prevent things from costing 2. So now he can't play anything for 1, 2, or 4. But he can play for 3, unfortunately. Yeah. But this should not make him able to crew this thing. Yeah, he has the mecha hanger though. Okay, we go down to 2. We go down to 2. This is gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Okay. So we can now... We have... Let's see. Wait. We put down this as a land, surely. He can't haste. Right? But he can deal 1 damage with this. Which is actually very close to us dying. Very close. Very, very close to us dying. But we can't prevent him playing it. Actually. Do we have any way of gaining life? Do we have any way of gaining life points? Oh, it's only creatures! Oh, Inventive Iteration is only creatures! Oh snap! Oh snap, red alert! Okay, frackers, bandakers. It's not good. Okay, we'll have to do this. And oh my god, this just turned out not good at all. Can't play anything for 3 though. He can crew this. No attacks, we'll have to block with our Living Breakthrough. Oh my god, this is horrible. Red alert! Red alert! I think we needed to play our... No, we can't have played the Hullbreaker Horror because then we would... No, we could have played the Hullbreaker Horror. Blocked with Living Breakthrough. Yeah, that's what we should have done. That's so what we should have done. Okay, we're down to 1. We don't have any life gain. Oh my god, okay. That is not good. It's not good at all. Watch shot mechanic, okay. Oh, is there any way we can get out of this? I mean, we need to bounce this and block it. We need another, what's it called? Consuming Tide. Surely. Oh, we can sacrifice Tameshi. This doesn't have flying, by the way. Don't need Tameshi crap card. Don't want it. I don't want it. It's horrible. I didn't put it in my deck. Okay. I can draw another card. That didn't do anything. Rack! Hullbreaker Horror, save us, please. I don't think we're getting rid of his Okiba Reckoner, right? Because we don't have anything. We don't have anything that we can play. Because everything costs so much. Yeah, we should. Oh my god. I think we have a chance at actually getting back in this game. If instead of if last turn we just played the Hullbreaker Horror, blocked his 3-4 when it came in, and this turn something. This turn something. I don't know exactly how we would have done this turn. But now we're screwed. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, opponent. I'm sorry. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. And a special thank you, of course, to the latest members of Join. And they are Kingsley, Jason A. Faini, Lodad, Jack, and Booty Sweat. Also, welcome back, Peter Goal, Uberfish, Simon Lauer, John Silver, and Bill Murray. See everybody tomorrow!
Hello, Daniel!
And you are?
It's me, the YouTube algorithm.
And what are you doing here?
I'm just here to take those views.
No, those are my views!
Oh, I can explain to you, senor. You see, you have subs 0%. And non-subs 100%. That's why you can take all your views.
I guess it's time that you check out the little thing down there.